disconnecting one rear wheel from new Xpulse and going to fit it in our bike. The center button is completely wearing off comparing to right side and left side button. So about the stay bush, so this is actually the swing arm. Swing arm is directly connected to rear wheel, so in that swing arm only the stay bush is there. Guys, this is actually the cone set where we stocked in our bike. And this is what we actually replaced with new cone set. So with load on my top rack plate, how the wobbling is. Guys, now actually we don't have any other option, so finally he is the one going to take care of our bike. Guys, so I just started to showroom because once again the wheel wobbling is continuing. So even though yesterday we changed the front wheel rim, still the problem is persisting. So I just contacted the service manager on yesterday night itself. He is actually telling me to come by today morning, and he gave some suggestions. So what actually he is saying is, in spite of being changed the front wheel rim, still the problem is continuing. So we need to inspect the rear wheel tire. In the rear wheel you can see the buttons on the tire. It's a right side button and left side button, and this one is a center. The center button is completely wearing off comparing to right side and left side button. See, normally when the wheel is rotating, the center button should touch on the ground, that is frictionated on the road, and the bike is moving. But what actually happens here is, because of completely wearing of the center button, the right side button and left side button currently is touching on the ground, that is frictionated on the road, and the bike is moving, and it causes the wheel wobbling. So this is what currently they are saying. Even they also don't know the concrete solution for that. There are so many steps we need to inspect for wobbling. That first we need to check the air pressure monitor, and afterwards we need to check the wheel alignment, and afterwards we need to inspect the spokes adjustments, and we need to change the wheel rim, and we need to inspect the fork. So once again we need to inspect the cone here, and we need to inspect the tire. So these many steps we need to inspect for wobbling issues. So I am just going to hand over my bike to technician. Let's see so what will be the solution they are giving. Once they change, I will post you a video about the wobbling, so whether the problem is continuing or it has been solved. Let's check. So first they will change the rear wheel tire, and then I will post you a video, guys. Currently they are disconnecting one rear wheel from new Xpulse and going to fit it in our bike. Let's see how it works. Right now, so in our Xpulse, both rear wheel and front wheel has been replaced, and they had an idea to replace only the rear wheel. I suggested them to change the front wheel too. So now they have replaced the front wheel also. So let's check it now how it works. So with the luggage on the top rack plate, we are going to check first. Even both the wheels has been completely disconnected from one of the new Xpulse, and they connected in our bike. And let's have a ride first whether it is working or not. So with the luggage, it's most importantly we need to analyze, so with the load on the top rack plate, how it works. Still having the same wobbling problem, guys. If I loaded any luggage on my rack plate, so I don't know why the wobbling is so intense. So particularly I loaded the luggage, so just completely frustrating, guys, actually. And let's check with, so without the luggage in my rack plate. I'm just going to hang this bag on my shoulder. Let's see now. Without luggage we are going to check now. So right now, so there is no luggage in my top rack plate, but there is no wobbling problem now. But I am having some discomfort. I could able to manage if I not able to load the luggage in my rack plate. So I am just feeling that discomfort in my handlebar. There is some small shakiness happen. But why the same luggage, if I load it in back, that is in my rack plate, the problem is so intense. Same luggage, if I hang it on my shoulder, I'm not getting enormous amount of wobbling. Frustrating, guys, completely. So wobbling caused due to so many factors, but we mostly inspected related to wobbling, like spokes improper adjustments, wheel alignments, rim replacement. So apart from that, completely we changed the new wheel also, both front as well as rear, but the wobbling or weaving problem is the same. So we are having only one more area is left. Yes, actually I told in my earlier video, so we don't have any other problem in fork or cone, but right now we don't have any other option. We need to inspect the cone set, and I made a request to service manager. So about the stay bush, so this is actually the swing arm is directly connected to rear wheel. So in that swing arm only the stay bush is there. So I informed them to change the stay bush also, because when I load the luggage in my rack plate only, so I'm having such a huge issues, that is huge wobbling or weaving happens. So the stay bush, everything in rear wheel itself, it is directly connecting to rear wheel. So we need to inspect the stay bush too, since it is directly connected to wheel. So there might be a problem. So once again, we don't have any concrete idea, so everything maybe only I can able to tell. Let's see, guys. This is actually the cone set, but we stocked in our bike, and this is what we actually replaced with new cone set. So now let's see how our bike works. But even though the stock the cone set also looks very fine, it seems there is no problem, but we changed with a new set. Let's take a test ride first. So here in our bike already the luggage has been loaded, the cone has been replaced. Let's see. Even though we changed the cone set, we changed the rim wheel, but the problem still it happens, that wobbling. Here you can see, so with load on my top rack plate, how the wobbling is. Then what will be the solution? There is no solution. Then let's see without load on my top rack plate. If we need to go above 65, and then need to take my hands, it's manageable. It's slight wobbling. Today I have tested one Xpulse new bike. Even that bike also having the same problem. So if I ride the bike above 65, I'm getting slight wobbling. So let's consult it with local mechanic. Now cone settum மாத்துனாங்க, ஸ்டே புஷ்ஷும் மாத்துனாங்க, இன்னும் ப்ராப்ளம் அப்படியே தான் இருக்குது. அதாவது லக்கேஜ் வச்சா தெரியுது. இதே இந்த பேக் அப்படியே இங்கே வச்சு ஓட்டும் போதில் ஒரு 50லே பார்த்தீங்கன்னா தட நாடுது, கையை விட முடியல. ஸ்டே புஷ்ஷும் மாற்றியாச்சு, இது கோன் செட்டும் மாற்றியாச்சு, எல்லாமே புதுசு. வீல் ரிம்மும் புதுசு, ஃப்ரண்ட் வீல் ரிம்மும். கோன் செட்டு கூட நல்லா தான் இருந்துச்சுன்னு சொன்னாப்புல, இருந்தாலும் புதுசும் போட்டு விட்டாங்க. சரி, ஓகே. வாப்ளிங் இல்லை இந்த இடத்துல, என்ன வச்சாலும் ஒன்றும் பிரச்சனை இல்லை. இங்கே வச்சா மட்டும்தான் ப்ராப்ளம் ஆகுது. சரி, இங்கே வச்சு நம்ம ரோப்லாம் கெட்டுறோம், அதனால கண்டா வாப்ளிங் ஆகுதான்னு சொல்லி வெறுமனே லக்கேஜ் வச்சா கூட வாப்ளிங் தெரியுது அந்த ரேக் பிளேட்டில். அது இந்த லக்கேஜ் அப்படி இங்கே வச்சுருக்கேனே, ஒன்றும் ஃபீல் ஆகலை எதுவுமே. புரியாத புதிராகவே இருக்குது. அதுவும் லைட்டான வாப்ளிங்னா ஓகே. தட 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 நாடுது, கையே விட முடியாது, அவ்வளோதான். நான் ஒரு நாள் நான் விடுறேன் வந்து செக் பண்ணுங்க எப்படின்ட்டு. Guys, now actually we don't have any other option. So finally, he is the one going to take care of our bike. And he is actually a good mechanic. So because of him only, so I reached around 1 lakh kilometer in my Bajaj V15 bike. So without his support, definitely it would not reach up to this level. So the final update, we are going to give the bike to the local mechanic. So when we are in free, okay guys, so let's see. Once again, we don't have any other option, no, so we need to try with local mechanic. He will make a try and we will check. Thank you guys.